Hey guys, it's LEGO Head here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at the LEGO set 31162, the Lego Bunny, because I think this set is absolutely ideal for Easter, and that's the set that I want to look at in today's video. So this is a Creator 3-in-1 set, currently costing at LEGO $17.99, and today we're going to be discussing whether I think it's worth $17.99, and whether I think you should buy it to add to your LEGO collection. Now please do bear in mind that all of these thoughts are my own opinions. Please let me know what you think about this set in the comments down below. Now I personally paid £15 for this LEGO set. Now I know it retails at LEGO for 18, so that's what we'll be looking at in today's video. Just because not everyone gets a chance to buy it at 15, but I personally found it in a supermarket a little bit reduced at 15, which I was pleased with. So basically, do I think this LEGO set is worth £18? Now first of all, we're going to start with the piece count. So this comes with about 326 pieces, which I personally think is more than worth it for the piece count. There's quite a lot of pieces in this set, and that is why it's so detailed, and each limb on the bunny rabbit can move and stuff like that. I do think this is a really good Lego set, so at least for the piece count I do think this is worth the price. Now you have to let me know in the comments what you think about the Lego Creator 3-in-1 sets, but I've always been into these sets. I think they've always been really smart ones. So basically, another thing that I really like about this set, and this is sort of like the make or break thing for me, if they got this wrong I think it'd be like rubbish, but if they've got it right, which they have, it'll be really good. And that is the stance of the bunny when it's built. I think it looks really like a real rabbit when it's built. You can either have it sitting up, laying down, as I said, because the limbs can move, and all of them can, even the tail. You can sort of have it in any position on the shelf, which is a really nice thing as well. And this set also does come with a couple of extras, which I will show you at the end of this video, but they're also really well built as well. But as you can see here, I'm now starting to build the head, which consists of quite a lot of pieces. That's a little socket that will plug into the top so you can move the head, so you can have the head up or down or side to side, which is quite good as well. Now obviously, with this being a Creator 3-in-1 set, you've got two other options. So you can also build a Lego seal, which I don't personally think is as good because it's so small, but I do think the Lego llama you can build, and that is the other option. It's really cool. I was quite tempted to build him, but I decided to build the bunny rabbit in the end, just because it's sort of near Easter time. But obviously, I'm going to have this on display for the whole year, but if you wanted to, you could always build the rabbit for Easter, and then take that apart and build the llama if you want. Or even if you like building a Lego city or anything like that, there are some really handy pieces in this set, so you could even part this one out if you wanted to. But I am going to keep it built as the bunny rabbit, just because I think it looks really good. And another good thing about this set is I thought it was a really interesting build. It just wasn't just those simple Lego pieces. There were some pieces here that you don't see very often at all, and that's another reason why I do think this set is quite a good price. Just because some of these pieces on their own can be really expensive, like the price can really add up when you're just ordering pieces on their own. And like I said, there are some really random and obscure pieces in this set, which I think is a really good thing, because again, they're often pieces that are more expensive. So obviously, as I said, if you did want to part this set out, it would be a good thing as well, just because there are some really random pieces you might not be able to find very easily. But here I am opening bag 2, and there's absolutely loads of beige pieces in here. So I sort of spread these out a little bit so I can see what I'm looking at a little bit more. The white pieces are sort of more of like the internal Technic pieces that keep it all together. And there's also a few white pieces on the face and the tail and stuff like that. And also there's a few trans blue pieces. Now those are actually for the inside of the rabbit, but I think they're sort of trans blue because I think with the seal you could build sort of like a sheet of ice, so that would make it the sheet of ice colour. So it's cool how you've got to use those pieces inside the rabbit, or the rabbit pieces on the outside of like the stuff of the seal. I do think these Creator 3-in-1 sets are really clever. Now once the model is built, at the end of this video we'll be taking a look at the set and the box in closer detail, so you can see whether you want to pick this set up. And I think this set looks really cool. Obviously you have to let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I also really like the colour of this Lego set. Sometimes when I think these Lego animals are all sorts of different colours, they just look sort of a little bit messy, a little bit cluttered, but when all the pieces are sort of the same colour, I think they flow a lot better. So this set being near enough all beige with just some white detail, I really like. I think that's a good thing for the set. The only other colour that you mainly get is sort of like underneath the ears and underneath like the feet of the rabbit is little pink patches, because obviously that is like where the rabbit would have skin on show, and that's a really nice colour. And there are also other pieces that you get in this set that you don't see very often. These pink pieces I don't see very often at all. So again, if you are looking to part this set out once you've built it, these pink pieces I don't think you'll find in many other sets. But as I said, I've personally always really liked the Creator 3-in-1 line. I think they're really good sets, as you can see by the other ones scrolling down here now. So many cool animals, but they've done so many good ones over the years. Obviously in this video I'll only show you the ones you can currently buy, because obviously I'm not doing any sort of retired sets in this video. But there is just so many cool animals you can get. Really good line, the Creator 3-in-1 line. Probably one of my favourite ones LEGO do. But it's not just animals. That telescope is one that I really like. But there's also like birds, all sorts of stuff. But there's just absolutely loads. And I think that these sets are really well priced, often have a really good piece count, are really detailed, and it's just so fun. This sort of like Lego line for me is all about fun. With you being able to build 3-in-1, you can often build other really cool sets in with your price. Obviously you can't have all 3 models, but take them apart, it gives you a lot more fun, a lot more variety, and just a really good theme to go for. And they're also good if you haven't got the biggest budget to spend on Legos. So obviously you can get Creator 3-in-1 sets that are like this one, $8.99 for the cute hamster, or this one, $110 for the medieval castle, which I think are both really cool sets. I really like the little hamster, but that medieval castle is such a cool set. And that is the real variety that you get with the 3-in-1 sets. There's just so many different options to go for, which in my opinion is great. Like, the more options, the better in my opinion. So there's like sets like the Space Shuttle, which are tiny, but the Space Astronaut, which is quite a big set. There is just so many options to go for, and that is why I like this set so much. The Haunted Mansion was one that I was tempted to get, but I thought £80 was quite a lot to spend at the time. I didn't have the biggest Lego budget at the time. The Lego Rhino is also absolutely amazing as well, but that was a few sort of other sets that they do. I think there's currently 39 it's on the Lego website. Some amazing choices to go for as well. So now let's get back to building the Lego set itself. As you can see, I'm currently on the rabbit's head, and this is looking really good. I really like those black pieces for the eyes, and this really helps give it character, and it really does have a lot of character when it's built. It does look like a proper cheeky rabbit, which is like really funny. I do think it looks really good, and I do think the eyes hugely help with the way this one looks. But obviously I'm getting right towards the end of the model now. Very soon we'll be taking a look at the box and the model in closer detail. Obviously I won't be showing you the llama or the seal in this video because I haven't actually built those ones. But in my personal opinion, the rabbit is one you're going to want to be building. When it comes to these Creator 3-in-1 sets, the set on the front is really the model you're going to want to be building, because Lego's sort of like based all the pieces off that one, and then I think just sort of like tried to make other ones as well, which often does work really well. I do think the llama is cool. I'm just not the biggest fan of the seal. But as you can see, I'm now currently building the extras. So you've got this little flower, as you can see here, and also the pieces for a giant orange carrot for the bunny rabbit as well. But now I've almost finished building this Lego set. Let's now take a look at how this set looks with the box and also everything when it's all fully built. So now the rabbit is built, I just wanted to give you a close-up of the set. So obviously, as I've already said, you can build a choice of different sets. So there's the other two you can build on the side there. But let's have a quick look at the extras first. So the first thing you get is this pretty cool little flower, which is quite nice. And then also you get a big carrot for the bunny as well. But now let's take a look at the close look at the bunny rabbit itself. So one of the cool things I think it has is everything can move on it. Its legs can move, as you can see, the arms on it can move, and also the ears, so you can have it in sort of like any position you want. I'll just keep them sort of up like that. But it looks really good. I love the stance of it when it's sitting down. It really does look like a proper sitting down bunny rabbit, especially when you have like the arms like that, and then there it is from the back. I just think this is a really good looking Lego set, and for the price, I said I did get it a little bit cheaper than Lego. I think I got it about £1 or £2 cheaper, but even for the price that Lego are currently charging for this set, I do think this is highly worth it. I think this is a really smart Lego set, especially for around Easter time. But even when it's not around Easter, I still think it's a set that looks really cool on the shelf. I'll definitely be keeping this on my shelf all year round. I won't just be having it out for Easter. Now I will just give you a close look at the back of the box as well, just so you can have a better look at the other models you can build, because obviously these Creator 3-in-1 sets are really good, because if I want to, I can take apart the rabbit. If I didn't want it up not just at Easter, I could take apart the rabbit and build one of the other two, and the other two are still pretty cool sets. And I really do like the little bit of ocean there. I guess that's why inside you've got to use some trans blue pieces, which seems a little bit strange, but then that gives you the option to build a little bit of ocean, and the fish is really cool there. there. So this is a really good Lego set in my opinion, 100% worth it. If you're not picked one up there and you think you might want to pick one up, I would say definitely do it. Really fun build, good price, and a really good piece count as well. 326 pieces for that price isn't bad whatsoever. So really happy to have this one in the collection now. I've always been a big fan of the Creator 3-in-1 sets, and this one did not disappoint. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, please subscribe to my channel Lego Head. Our new Lego channel is hopefully going to sort of get going with a Lego City soon. I've got really big plans to build a cool Lego City hopefully, and they are really coming together now, so really excited for that. So as I said, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, please subscribe to my channel Lego Head, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!